Hello, Oneness family. It is Deborah Atianne here, and I'm sitting in my beautiful living room. And I'm just going to imagine that you're sitting here with me, and I'm going to have a casual conversation with you, having my bhakti chai, a local Boulder favorite here that I love. Which is why we actually named the cat Bhakti, you know, the infamous Wilson cat here. So I'm just going to imagine you're sitting right here in my living room, and I get to tell you about what I'm excited about today, and that is launching the spiritual and wealthy group coaching membership. Boy, long time in coming. I know many of you have been asking, like, come on, Deborah, let's get going, because on some level, there's only so much that we can do on the Facebook page, and I'm so grateful for it. You have no idea. It has helped me to define what I wanted, what I didn't want. Again, the contrast, right? You know, often the experiences we have are defining what we're creating for the future. And so I feel like I have a really good foundation for what I want, and I'm intending for anyone who's willing, wanting, and desiring to jump on board and really take this to the next level. I have kind of some things I want to say, and then of course Spirit's like, well, tell them about this. One thing I want to tell you about is the only true, I want to make sure that I'm really clean with this. So the first group coaching program I ever jumped into was actually in 2010, and I actually invested over $10,000 for that particular program. And what I got in that program was the person's sub-coaches, like the coaches under the coach. Those were the people we actually had some one-on-one time with. And it was very small. It was a half hour per month. It was very quick, not a lot of time to do any processing. And we really didn't get personal access with the higher up, if you will, unless we were really at a retreat. So we did a couple of retreats a year. And it was good. I liked it for many reasons. I actually liked it because one of my colleagues and one of my dearest friends now, we met there. So there's a lot of benefits for what happened there. But what I wanted to do was something like that in the future that would be big and really holding people and have retreats and stuff. But I also wanted something that was a little simpler, something where we could actually interact with each other, that you really could feel held without having to invest such a extremely large sum of money, and really not getting a lot of time or feeling like you could just pop in and have a question. I never really felt like I could just quickly have a quick question and really ask that top coach. And so what I wanted to create for you, for us, is something that just feels gentle, that's something that feels homey, but at the same time, I'm going to say it's something that feels a little kick-ass. We are definitely here to bump up the game, and I want you to understand that. This is really, really important to me. The people that this would be good for are the ones who are really wanting to shift, the ones who are wanting to watch the words that they're saying, to really understand that they're co-creating their experience, that they're responsible for really allowing their dreams to come true or not. And so this is a place, there's no whining here. We're not going to whine. We will kick your little tushy lovingly, of course, like you know you've seen us do. But what we're going to do is encourage you to be really clean with your word, really clean with your ask. It's about being precision, right? Because the spiritual and wealthy person is precision with their feelings, their emotions, and gathering a lot of tools that will help them to move past any problems or any areas. So that's kind of a nutshell of what we're wanting. What I love about this is I wrote down some things, and I want to tell you some different features, some different things that we're going to be doing. And let me tell you, this is my baby. I mean, the Facebook page has been great, and I've loved popping in, and sometimes you've seen me really popping a little bit more, and other times, you know, I've just held back and kind of watched the group and held the group. The first thing I want you to know is I'm always going to be holding those that are in that circle, always. You're always in my consciousness. Angels are popping in and giving me information. Ascended Masters are popping in and giving me information about you. Checking up on people who maybe, you know, are kind of dwindling and losing their way. And giving feedback to those as needed, as guided, as asked by the person. So you're always going to be held. That's one thing. But also we're forming a community. And this particular site, it's a Ning-based site. Is it perfect? but it's definitely a work in progress for sure. We're going to learn a lot together. I've been on Ning communities before, and this is the first one that I'm actually holding and hosting, and really, putting my wings, my love around you. So let me tell you about a couple of features. So one thing we're going to do is within this particular group, we're going to have monthly coaching calls. I guarantee we're going to have one coaching call for sure every month. It's going to be content-based, and it's also going to have room for some question and some spot coaching. So, that's something obviously definitely different from our Facebook group. We have a forum. I've already started a thread, a welcome thread, and you can add anything. This would be starting like a new thread on Facebook where we can jump in and comment. You can ask for help. You can ask for support. You can share anything you want. You can ask a question specifically tagged to me. Whatever you're wanting, as long, again, as it is really held in a high vibration and you're really clear with your intention. So we're all going to be really fairly clear and very clean with what we're wanting and what we're expecting. So the other thing with the coaching calls is I already have lined up 2 guest experts in their particular niche. Both these women are holistic practitioners, if you will, just like I am. Both are definitely intuitive, although they may not come out and talk in the way that I do. They are. I wouldn't have them in my circle. So we have 2 actually guest experts lined up. So we already have 2 bonus calls ready to go for you. So I'm excited about that. And when we do have those calls, just so you know, they're not going to just be content-based. These women are going to talk with you and answer questions and hopefully have something lovely for you. Their content is going to be just for you. Let's see, forum. So I better go through these quick because you're going to go, my gosh, Deborah. This is in lieu of a call, right, that you have to call in. So there's the forum where you can start the discussion. Events. We have an area where you're going to see upcoming events, the dates, the times, so you can keep track of those. You can also create your own event. Now, that being said, it needs to be in alignment. Honestly, if you're having a Tupperware party, I'm not going to really want that. I hope you're laughing. Not that I'm not about Tupperware, but that wouldn't be the place. If you're doing your own spiritual and wealthy work, what you're offering, your teaching, as long as it's in alignment and it's for the highest good, you are absolutely welcome to post those events there. We'll let you know if it's not a match, and that's part of the coaching, to be okay with that. Blog posts. We have a section where you can actually create a blog post just for our group. You can actually take your blog post that you maybe have on your website and bring that in because you see that it's relevant. Maybe someone's asked a question and you're like, oh my gosh, I just wrote a blog post on that. Bring it in. Let us see that. That's going to show up on the front page. And then, of course, it'll be under your blog post. Videos. I will be doing content-based videos. Maybe it's just a little tip. Maybe I'm answering in a question that's come up that I want everyone to see me feel into the energy and the blessing that I want to offer through video. You can also create some videos. But again, any videos that you're putting on the site, if you don't want everyone to see them, you're going to need to go through and mark so they just stay on your page. Otherwise, they're all going to go into the video stream. So again, being really clear, being really precision, what are you putting on the site, okay? And you'll get a feel for it. We'll get the hang of it. You're going to have a personal page. Now, this is something we have on Facebook, but you have to go off the Oneness site to actually see that. And some of that stuff, we're not really revealing our true selves. Here you can. You can be yourself. You can say what's up for you. You can post your pictures. You can add friends there from within the group. You can add your own RSS feed from your website so that we can go on your page and we can actually kind of link up with some stuff on your website and get a better feel for you and get connected with you, see your style, your ways of being, so that we can support you in the way that actually is going to work best for you. Love that. Okay. They're telling me, I didn't even write this down, but they're telling me birthdays. Okay, I have to tell you, just like being Christmas excited, I'm birthday excited. I love birthdays. When I turned a particular age, I actually, and it was one of those marker ages, right? I spent 2 months. I'm not kidding you. I think, whatever, it was fun. As soon as my daughter's birthday was over, I initiated the start of my birthday, which was a month away. And even though that day actually landed and came in, I celebrated for another month. I love birthdays, and we want to celebrate you. So we want you definitely to put your birthday down. You don't have to tell us your age. That's okay. And again, you'll be able to modify that so we only see your birthday. But we want to celebrate you. You matter. And so you matter to me. You matter to the group. And so when you join, we're going to want to know when your birthday is, okay? So don't let that scare you. Okay, we have a Just For You section that I created. Here we're going to have templates. I've already created one to ask you some questions, get you going. You don't have to share these with the group. You can go, oh my gosh, I love this question, and maybe start a forum in regards to it, or you keep it to yourself, okay? But it's heart work that you can do at least once a month. I'll be putting something out there that you can take, spend some time, do some writing, do some soul excavating. That's really important work. We're also going to have meditations. We'll have some MP3 meditations. I'm trying to think what else. Just know there's going to be recordings for you that you're going to benefit from. Maybe in the future when we have more music, maybe you're going to be the first to get some. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely open. Let me see what else. Hold on. Gotta get my little cheat notes. The call recordings. We're going to try and do them at a time that might work for everyone, but we will have people who are from Europe and some different times. So we're gonna try and mix it up as best we can, but at the same time, we also are going to know that some people just aren't going to be able to make all the phone calls, and so live, of course. And so we're going to have the recordings there for you so that you'll be able to go back and listen to them. So that will be under the Just For You section as well. Everything I'm going to do is going to be content-based, trying to just love you up as much as possible and really help you to step it up in your spirituality and your wealth as much as you're willing to. One of the things I will say is we're going to be monitoring this site very closely. As you know, Erica is one part of my team, and so she's going to be definitely a moderator, keeping an eye on what's up and helping me to discern what is really a great high vibration and what areas might need cleaning up. And that's okay. We're just going to trust that. We're going to really hold each other in the highest esteem, the highest vibration ever. I want you to feel loved here. I want you to feel supported here. And I want you to be vulnerable here, because the vulnerability is where your power is, being your authentic self. And that's what we're here for, to be our authentic self. You're going to have 3 options to basically choose to come in as a member. And it is a paid access site, so you're not going to be able to go and roam around and then decide. You're going to really need to base it on your gut feeling, your inner knowing, your intuition. You're going to be able to base it on what I've just said, and are you wanting more? I know a lot of you have commented and told me like what you could pay, which was really cute. But again, I have to do this based on what I'm given. And this has actually been part of what has been a slower process, is in waiting for that divine, perfect timing in regards to actual pricing or investment opportunity. And so that literally just came in. It was like, okay, as we got little steps done and started deciding and discerning what we wanted, this is when Spirit said, okay, here we go. So we have 3 different options. We have a monthly. You can just pop in for a month. Try it out. See if you like it, okay? That is going to be the highest investment. If you opt in for 6 months, that's going to be a lower investment per month. And then if you opt in for 12 months, that's going to be even lower. So let me give you an example. The 12 months literally is less than $1 per day. That's it. If you want, you can jump into this group coaching, right? And if you feel the value and need, and you want a little bit extra time, then you can opt in for an a la carte, session. You can go on my website and get more time. If you're feeling you like this and you want to jump into a different coaching program, you can do that too. But this is a place where you can call home, you can feel connected, you have a very, very ridiculously low investment risk, and my prayer is that you're going to see the ridiculous value. For those of you who've really been on the Oneness site and asked questions and chimed in and put your information in and your willingness in, you've seen that that's really supported you and giving you a lot of value. And this site is going to be, the more you put into it, the more you hold a space for others around it, the more you're going to personally grow. If you opt in and you just kind of hang out every once in a while, that's okay. And we're going to encourage you to do more. So trying to scan here, is there anything else? Yeah, I'm just going to officially welcome you. Any of you who are ready to opt in, this is a soft launch today. It is literally just for the 50 of you to opt in. We're going to be doing our live teleconference next week. And after that, during that, if you will, the end result of that, one of the offerings is definitely going to be this membership, and then to my broader list. So basically it's going to go public within the next 10 days. And so, yeah, opt in, get in there, feel at home, create your page, and have fun. And I hope that when you first land on the first page, you're going to see that it's already bubbly, it's already sparkly, it's already full of energy, and it's ready for you. So, mwah, I love you all. I can't wait to see who joins in and co-create together, because that's what we're doing. This year is about spiritual opulence, and it is about collaboration, and it is about letting go of the idea that we're separate, because we're not. I love you. Smooch. I'm going to turn off the recording now. Bye-bye.